What is up, everyone? We are back with another video on Fallout 4. We will be talking about the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, the Brotherhood of Steel, for people that can't understand what I just said there. So I was just in the background, we got a little tour of the Prison, you know. Let me know, MTV Cribs out here. We'll be talking about the Brotherhood itself, you know, what goes on, the history. I'll talk about it as well as I can. Tell me if I'm wrong, so we'll talk about Elder Maxon, or Arthur Maxon, whatever. The Prison, we'll be talking about the Prison itself, when it was made or something. I don't know, talk about... We'll go into that. We'll just be talking about Paladin Dance. So I'm talking about mostly stuff that happened in Fallout 4. Not any of the other games, but I'll probably have to bring out stuff in the other games. But it'll be mostly about Fallout 4 Brotherhood I'm talking about. Not the whole of Brotherhood, because I'll be here forever. So let's get cracking on the video then, shall we? So now, let's talk about what the Brotherhood is, and like who owns it, the leaders, their HQs and all that. So they're like a military. They are like a military in the Commonwealth, or like mostly everywhere in America. They're a very big like clan. Yeah, I'd say clan, faction. The founder, Arthur Maxon, or the Maxons, you know, they're kind of like they're a big part within the Brotherhood of Steel. Their leader, obviously right now, Elder Arthur Maxon. They've got like tons of members. For example, Paladin Dance, but we're going to be talking about him soon. The HQ, their like main HQ, is within the Prydwen. And then in the Capital Wasteland, here we go, yeah, talking about other stuff, like I said, it's at the Citadel. And then within the Commonwealth, there are other HQs, the Cambridge Police Station and the Boston Airport, which is where the Prydwen is above. The Prydwen is above that. There are organisations, they've got divisions like the Recon Squad Gladius, the Recon Squad Artemis. And then, yeah, they have a lot of appearances in many of the Fallout games. I will say that there are quite a few appearances for the Brotherhood of Steel. They are very big. I love them. I side with them every bloody time, even though they're a bit, you know, dodgy. You know, they're the bad people. They are so fun. I honestly find them really fun. Actually, I should have said this. There will definitely be spoilers about Fallout 4 in this video. So keep your eyes peeled, son, will ya? Alright, the Brotherhood of Steel in the Commonwealth is like a chapter. It's like a chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel, led by Elder Arthur Maxon. There we go. Finally got it right. It's formed from like Brotherhood Outcasts, and the Capital Wasteland chapter. Like from they were in the capital. They operate from a mobile command airship. There's the Prydwen, you know, very big airship in the sky. Like, absolutely massive. The backgrounds here, we are going to talk about the Capital Wasteland a little bit. The Commonwealth chapter of the Brotherhood originated within an expedition sent to Washington, D.C. with the goals of searching for advanced technology in the former American capital and re-establishing contact with other wayward Brotherhood chapters. The heir of the oh god, I don't know, I don't say my words well, do I? Of the Maxon legacy, Arthur Maxon, you know, there's a lot of Maxons in this. Arthur was sent with this expedition in an attempt to reduce the influence of the Maxon cultists that were becoming an issue in the West, led by Paladin Owen Lyons. The expedition eventually established themselves in the ruins of the Pentagon, reincarnated as the Citadel, remade as the Citadel. With Lyons as a chapter elder, however, Lyons decided to change the chapter's priorities to include safeguarding the wasteland as the capital wasteland and allowing recruitment. These were extremely controversial within these reforms were extremely controversial. This led to schism and this what caused the Brotherhood outcast as well. Morale was at an all-time low for the Brotherhood when in 2077 the Enclave re-emerged to seize Project Purity, a project which the Brotherhood had once supported with the aid of Dr. Madison Lee of the Project Purity team. And a dweller from Vault 101, the Brotherhood managed to rally against the Enclave, and despite the setbacks, ultimately gained the victory in the war against the Enclave. This placed the chapter in a strong position than ever, with a bounty on Enclave resources and our unlimited clean water from Project Purity. However, Leon's and his daughter Sarah passed not long after, and the chapter subsequently, sorry, I have a bad lisp, led by a series of largely incompetent elders. After them, Arthur Maxim was appointed elder at age 16. What a young man, what a nice young man. The youngest in Brotherhood history, after displaying skill as a warrior and diplomat by defeating the super mutant leader Shepard. What type of name is Shepard, bro? Oh my days, like Shepard from Call of Duty. No loose ends. Like that man. And rededicating the Brotherhood to its mission of seeking advanced technology. Brokering peace and reunifying with the Brotherhood outcasts, the group began construction of an airship called the Pridwin. Blah, 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 I just went quiet there. Whoa, whoa. And the next song will be... Okay, I don't know what I'm on about. What was it? The Pridwin using parts from the Enclave's mobile base. Crawler at Adams Air Force Base. The development and construction took a total of 6 years. So not too long. So we're talking about the Pridwin now. The Pridwin, you know, big airship in the sky, obviously. After discovering advanced signals originating, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me, from the Institute, the Pridwin travelled to the Commonwealth, you know, about the game where Fallout 4 takes place, the Commonwealth. The Brotherhood established its headquarters at Boston Airport, where the Pridwin floats above. The vessel serves multiple roles for the Brotherhood, including those of aircraft carrier, command center, clinic, personnel quarters, equipment maintenance bay, and research facility. In plotting a course to find access and destroy the Institute, Elder Maxim determined the first initiative to be repairing Liberty Prime, you know, big old robot, back to working order. The Brotherhood, soon after arriving to the Commonwealth, chose to seize the nearby Fort Strong, from the super mutants out, you know, held up there, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. They were, you know, using it for their own business or whatever. I don't really care. Capturing a large cache of mini nukes for their arsenal. Apart from the three orders, Knight Captain Cade resides in the medical bay, treating wounded soldiers and assessing new recruits in order to see if they're combat ready. Cade is the one who refuses to clear Paladin Brandis for duty until the sole survivor completes either the nuclear option for the Brotherhood or completes the mass fusion quest for the Institute while working for the Railroad. Lancer Captain Kells commands the Brotherhood aerial units as well as controls the flight path of the Pridwin from the command deck. So that's all you want to know about the Pridwin. Now we're talking about Elder Arthur Maxim. We call him Elder Maxim or Elder or Maxim. We just call him Maxim. Yeah, Elder Maxim. Elder Maxim is the last descendant of the Maxim lineage. He served as a squire in the Citadel in 2077. Served as in Fallout 3 and became the Supreme Commander of the East Coast chapter of the Brotherhood in 2087 during the events of Fallout 4. He was born in 2067 to Jonathan and Jessica Maxim. Arthur is a descendant of the legendary Roger Maxim, founder of the Brotherhood of Steel. His father, a high-ranking paladin serving just outside the new California Republic, was recently killed in battle, and his mother, Lady Maxim, sent the boy east to be raised under the tutelage, to be raised by, you know, respected Elder Maxim Leons. Squire Maxim tends toward... Oh my days, man, I'm too stupid for all these words, you know, like, oh my days, man, I'm not smart, man. What does this website think I am? I'm not reading off a website, I know these facts, trust. I'm bull knowledge. Not bull knowledge. What was it? Which is the main reason his mother sent him to the Citadel. Part of the reason were internal conflicts in the Brotherhood out west, which created an unsafe environment for Arthur. When he arrived at the Citadel, Arthur was an attentive student. Well, Elder Maxim, Arthur is his name, with a good knowledge of the Brotherhood's triumph and history. He has also proven himself to be a keen observer, making accurate observations of the local super mutant threat, and even observing a behemoth. Oh, behemoth, oogly boogly, behemoth, big scary man. Behemoth from the Citadel walls once. Overall, he received a top-notch education thanks to excellent teachers and trainers at the Citadel. He learned the Codex by heart through like protocols that gave him particular trouble and all that. He when accepted a lone wanderer into the Citadel without taking the oath of an oath of fraternity. For a boy whose only real encounters with outsiders were Brotherhood members visiting the Citadel, he was surprised by the decision, but deferred to Elder Lion's judgment despite his reservations. Well, he was young. Obviously, despite being young, he faced a lot of high. He was had a lot of high expectations for good old young Elder Maxon. He was expected to become the Brotherhood's great new leader, and he was told his soul was forged from eternal steel. He never believed this claim. Loneliness also waved. He was very lonely when he was young, as a 10-year-old. When he was a child, he was an only child at the Citadel. He grew up surrounded just by adults. He was literally like, I don't mean only child, but like parents or only child. He was the only child there. He didn't really have anyone to spend his time with, so he didn't really do much. Given that everyone that he worked with was like a soldier, he didn't receive kindness or warmth, like merely schooling and training. His closest friend was Liberty Prime, an inanimate robot. Scribe Rothschild banned him from the laboratory, emphasising the futility of him trying to make friends with a machine. They was like, oh, what the hell are you doing? Why are you making this machine? What is wrong with you? So we can skip forward in time now to 2087, was when he became the leadership, when he became the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel. He was, he was a ready young man. He was like, after the death of, what was the fella's name? The other Elder Owen Lyons, and subsequently that of Elder Sarah Lyons soon after, while the crumbling Lyons Brotherhood of Steel chafed under the leadership of one elder after another. Maxon rapidly developed his talents, the potential inside Awakening. So he was like, when he was in the Brotherhood, obviously I talked about it a minute ago, he had very high expectations for him. Everyone like, oh, he's definitely a leader. Obviously it came from, he killed at age of 15, he killed a super mutant leader. I feel like I would have talked about this. Might have. He had great plans, He's not a big fan of like, when he did become leader, I'm gonna talk my own terms now from what I know. He hates Senate, bro. I'll tell you that honestly. Wait until you get to Blind Betrayal. Oh my days, that mission kills. I hate it. Made me cry, bro. But it was very good. He was a very good leader. Obviously, he's not a very big fan of. I keep saying he's a good leader. Obviously, he's a great leader, isn't he? He was like 10 years old and he was like, oh, this kid's become a leader of the Brotherhood of Steel. Now that is crazy. Just 10 years old, you're just become a leader of a massive faction. That's how you know you got potential. Man's like, could be mean to you, know. I'm talking about football now. He also approved a request by senior scribe Nera to develop a more effective alternative to the pre-war runaway, showing that he has also carried on Lyon's efforts of improving technology as opposed to simply hoarding it, which remains the West Coast goal, as can be seen through a conversation between Nolan McNamara and Veronica Santiago in New Vegas. But I can give him a toss about New Vegas right now. Great game though, but I still couldn't care less. Alright, now let's really quickly talk about Paladin Dance. He's a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, obviously, serving as the commanding officer of Recon Squad Gladius in the Commonwealth of Fallout 4. He is a possible companion of the Soul Survivor, like your character, but he's a synth, as we find out later in the game, and that's very important in the mission Blind Betrayal. His earliest memories of growing up as an orphan, living in the capital wasteland and all that, he lived by scavenging, like, all the stuff, like the DC rooms and all that. He scavenged all that. He joined the Brotherhood. He did join the Brotherhood. He came through the city. The Brotherhood came through the city on a recruiting run, and they were like, "Yep, dance, mate. You're coming with us. Dance. You can hit a jig, mate. You got dance. We need a little bit of party, a little bit of party, a little bit of party, a little bit of party. Like that." He reached the rank of Paladin by 2077. So we're going to skip a little bit because I ain't got much time left. And he was granted command of his own squad. He didn't participate in the assault on Adams Air Force Base. You help him. You find him at the police station in the Commonwealth. The story. You'll find him with Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. You'll find him. It's very nice stuff you can find all around there. Blah 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 blah. That's really all I've got to talk about, really. I mean, it's all a very good explanation. Paladin Dance, you know, he's a synth. You have to find out later in the story. Pretty sad stuff, but you know, the game's game. You can't really do too much about it.